Hey, what's up guys? John from Mongo Fishing. Time for another tournament video. Now, if you've been with the channel for a while, you know that I fish multiple different tournament series. This is Anvil, which is a Bass Nation club here in Central Arkansas. This was our 2-day classic on Shoals Lake. So this is going to be a 2-part series. There's video 1 today, and then video 2 will be out in a few days, which is, day 2. If you are new to this channel, I put out videos regardless if I do well or if I suck. I think it's important for people to see that bass fishing isn't always 5 bass limits. You're gonna have your good days and your bad days. So if you're into seeing success along with failure, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down there along with the bell notification button so you get notified every single time I put out another video. Now, as you're watching this, what happened is I filmed this, I edited it, and I was like done. I realized that I didn't have all the footage, and then it dawned on me that I hadn't even gone through my YOLO tech. So there's a fish catch or two that'll come from a totally different angle, and that's because they were not captured on my my chesty. Instead, I had to pull them from the YOLO tech. That's going to be with day 1 and with day 2. Also, my net broke during, I guess it broke during the BFL. I just didn't know it until practice, so I kind of had to improvise, and you'll see that along with, in both videos. But anyway, so let's get into it. Then we'll come back, we'll discuss statistics and baits and stuff like that. I won't get into the pattern yet, but I will break down the pattern a little bit in video 2. So, but see if you can pick it up in day 1. So let's get into it. Oh, he came off. Got me stuck in a bush. Got him. There we go, 17 inches. He's a keeper all day. There's one. They're not big enough. He's gonna be close. That's 2. He goes on the small side. He's only 15 and a half, guys. There. Oh, he's got me in a bush. Oh, he's down there somewhere. Big smallie. My net broke, guys, so this is what I got for a net. That's it. He goes on the big side, a little over 17 inches. If you're a Kentucky, you're going to keep. Tooth patch. Where's your jaw? It's a largemouth. All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock. I have 3. I don't know if my camera was on for that smallmouth or not. I think it was on. But 2 largemouth and a smallmouth. And it is 8:07. And honestly, guys, all I'm doing is running shade lines right now. I'm running banks with the most shade so I can work this topwater as long as I possibly can. All right, guys, so here's the deal. I don't know what the deal is going on with my camera, but it's batteries here are dying immediately, like stupid fast. I'm actually on my 3rd battery already, and it's only 8:29. Battery should be lasting an hour and a half, not, 15 minutes. And then my SD card is acting up too. So I have no idea what I have recorded, what I don't. So I guess I'll do another update. I have 3 fish, 2 largemouth and a smallmouth. And then I've caught some shorts, one of which, I don't know, like maybe it was a spotted bass. It would have kept if it was a spot, but I couldn't verify 100% that it was a spot, so I let it go. There's one. You don't feel like you're a keeper? You are a small jaw. And definitely not big enough. That feels better. Oh, I don't think he's gonna be big enough. It's another smallmouth. I don't think he's 15. I don't think he's 15. I think he's probably 14. Stop, let go. You're so close. Man, he touched for a freaking millisecond and he shrunk back up. He was not 15. Like he was 14 and 7/8 probably. Like he hit 15 for just a tiny, tiny second. Well, what scares me, guys, is I'm afraid the topwater bite might be over. And if that's the case, it's gonna turn into a grind now to get 2 more keepers. I'm in the backs. This is like no longer keeper largemouth territory, now keeper spotted bass territory. There's a smallie. You're not even close. All right, guys, battery change 9:35. Again, I don't know why my batteries are dying so incredibly fast. But 9:35, still got 3 fish. Should have at least 4 because I lost that one in the trees. Probably 5, but I got 3. Oh well, keep fishing. Still got lots of time. I was just hoping to have 5 before the topwater bite died. All right, guys, I'm gonna try cranking for a while. Give this at least an hour. Topwater bite's over, so gotta find something deeper. One right there. It's a bluegill. What were you thinking, little dude? No, it's a smallmouth. A very small smallmouth. Okay, well, at least the little ones want to eat a crankbait, or that one did. Let's see if we can find some big ones. Small hit it right there. He just let it go. Oh my gosh. I watched him hit it. Oh, I never got a good hook in him. He just had the outside, like very far back into that hook. There's one. Oh, he's got me in a bush. Got me in a bush. Got him out. Oh my gosh, he's got so many friends with him. Good smallie, stay pegged. Oh, he's not hooked very well. Oh, it's not good at all. Not good at all. Nice. Gosh, just barely hooked. You see that? All right, that's 4. And he had a bunch of friends with him, so I got to come back to this spot later. That's 4. I'm up to about, I don't know, 9 pounds maybe. Got a long way to go, but got 4. Got him. Oh, I don't know if he's big enough. Smallmouth hit my crankbait like a topwater. I think he's going to be too small. Please be 15. Too small, guys. Oh my gosh, that was another one and I freaking missed him. There's 2 right there. They're just eating it weird, guys. 11 o'clock. So I had said that I was going to throw this crankbait for an hour and, you know, go from there. But I'm going to keep throwing it because I caught one. Well, I caught one keeper, I caught one short, and I've had a bunch of bites. Anyway, 4 fish in the box. It's 11:08. Keep fishing. There we go. Whole school of freaking largemouth. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's a whole school of them. Oh, there's smallies with it too. Don't you jump. Oh my gosh. Fish 5. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go with this 6th Sense real quick. You know, I picked this because it's like a natural craw with a little bit of an orange tip. Let's see if this works. I've been throwing a natural color for like a shad sort of thing, and they're just not really eating it. So let's go with this natural craw pattern with an orange tip, like a crawdad's pincher should be orange tipped right now. So we're gonna give this a pass through this same exact pocket again and see if we can pick up something else. Up again, guys. I haven't seen him. He feels decent. It's another smallie. There he is. Oh yeah. If I can get him in, he will cull. He will definitely cull. All right, time to start doing some pull tag stuff. So I got fish number 6. It's 247. He goes on white. 168. Go yellow. 258. Goes on green. 247 goes blue. Maybe you are. Black. 47. So replaces fish number 2, which was yellow. It's a good call, guys. Good call. All right, guys, so I'm gonna make this last pass through this pocket, and then I'm leaving, and I'm gonna run somewhere else and try to repeat this pattern someplace else, so I have these fish for tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna try to get this bag again. I missed it last time. I don't know whose trash it is, but I think it's good karma to get rid of it. Oh my gosh, there's a keeper right there. Okay, so this can't be the right color because he just followed it and didn't eat it. That last one I caught and cold with, he had it on the outside of his mouth. So he just swiped at it. He didn't try to eat it. So this can't be the right color. All right, guys, so I have not fished this at all, but it looks like what I've been fishing. So, like, I'm pretty confident there's gonna be fish here. In fact, there's one right there. Smallmouth just tried to eat it right there, little guy. But that validates my point. This is the pattern. There's one. Yep, that validates the pattern. So I just did a battery change. It is 1 o'clock. Still trying to cull up again. Keep fishing. There's one. All right, guys, GPS says 144. Yep, phone says 144. Just seems like it's way later than that. Like, time has frozen. Weigh-in's at 4 o'clock. I'm back to where I topped off my limit and culled up, but I'm throwing a big swim bait right now, and I have a big glide bait tied on also that I'm going to throw in a few areas. Just see if I can get one of those bigger largemouth that I saw swimming around. Stay pegged. No, 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 no. Let go of that thing. Oh my God. Big old gar. All right, guys, battery change update. It is 2:25. I still have those same fish I have not been able to cull up besides that one time I culled up a couple hours ago. Anyway, keep fishing.
Well, you were talking about your root ball.
Probably could have done it too. Yeah.
That's all smallmouth?
There's two small largemouth. I only culled up once.
It's funny, some places. 12.68.
Guys, look at that. Look at all those smallmouth. Oh wait, they're carp. All right, guys, so after day one, no idea what place I'm sitting in. I had 1260, I think they said, 1260. Yeah, I think that's what it was, 1260. Whatever it is, I'll put it right here. Not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I mean, I'll probably do the same stuff, but I'm just not on the quality to win. So anyway, hopefully we can get 5 more tomorrow. All right, so there you have it. After day one, when we went to the scales, I was sitting in 6th place with 1268, and the way this was going to work was, you know, after both days, cumulative weight, they were going to pay out cash to 5th place, and then prizes from 6th through 10th. And the day one leader, Robbie, was kind of running away with it a little bit. He had 1657 on day one to take off, you know, on the lead, and the closest guy behind him, like 2nd place, was like 3 pounds back with 13 and change. Like I said, I was in 6th with 1268. 5th was 1269. So I'm 1/100th away from being in check range. I mean, that's just like a fish fart. I mean, that's nothing. But anyway, you know, 10th place was 1134. So those are really stacked weights. There was, you know, a 2-pound difference between 2nd and 10th. So it's really, really close with the exception of Robbie in 1st place. So it's kind of pretty much anybody's game still for any of those, you know, other 10. Robbie would really have to slip up in order for people to catch up to him. But 2nd through 10th is fair game, man. So all my fish on day 1 were caught pretty much on three baits. I was running a Brazalo Custom Lures Bushwacker buzzbait, which is a loud clacking buzzbait. I was running black on black. Right now I have a Zoom horny toad on the back, but I was running a black Revelation craw by Motivated Fishing. So black Brazalo with a black Motivated Fishing Revelation craw. My other bait that I was running was a finesse buzzbait, this little 1/8 ounce buzzbait by Motivated Fishing. And then instead of running a toad or anything like that on the back, I was actually running a 3.5 inch Castaic Jerky J swim bait as my trailer. And this thing was just getting absolutely choked. I mean, in practice, I was catching bigger fish with this big, loud, clunky buzzbait, but I was missing some fish with it also. This thing with this little swim bait, I mean, they were flat choking it. These fish had it like way down their throat. They were hooked really good most of the time. Occasionally it'd have a tail grabber, but most of them were just flat out crushing that little buzzbait and having it like way down their throat. Really, really good hookups, as long as, you know, you did what you're supposed to do with the buzzbait and let them actually get it. Occasionally I swung early, 100% my fault. And then the third bait that I was really rocking with after the morning buzzbait bite died down was a Spro MD50 in Spooky Shad. Now, I chose this color specifically because the water was really, really clear pretty much everywhere on Bull Shoals. And as you, I mean, if you look at this thing's got teeth marks all over it. It's beat up really bad. This was a brand new crankbait when I started throwing it in the tournament. So, or sorry, in practice. But I mean, they flat out annihilated this. And I tried several different colors. This seemed to be the color that got me the most bites. Again, I went with this natural color because the water was really, really clear. It's a tight wobbling, you know, flat side crankbait, which you would typically think of as a wintertime tactic. But, you know, I wanted to switch things up. I wanted to give fish maybe something they're just not used to seeing that time of year. It's a really, really subdued rattle. Barely hear it because it's kind of got a softer ball on the inside, so it doesn't thump really hard. Tight wobble. I mean, everything that says, I don't know, kind of like finesse or wintertime crankbaiting is what I was doing with this, and they were eating it, as you saw. I caught some pretty decent quality fish. A lot of them were just tail grabbing, so initially I thought that I had the wrong color, so I switched up to a few different other colors that aren't in the video. I think there's the Spro was in there, or sorry, the 6th Sense was in there for a fish, but they really weren't eating that any better. So some of the other colors they weren't eating at all. So I went back to this and started catching fish again with this. So I honestly do believe that this was the right color, even though the bites weren't making me feel that way initially. And the reason I say that is because I was always taught that if the fish aren't really getting it good, like if they're just grabbing the tail, then you have the right bait but the wrong color. And if they're, you know, flat out choking it, then you got everything dialed in. Well, you know, so I thought, well, maybe I got the right bait, wrong color, switched stuff up, and wasn't getting a better hookup ratio. So I went back to this and started hooking fish again. So, like I said, I do honestly think that's the right color. That Spro MD50 and Spooky Shad. It's what they really wanted. As for the pattern, I'm not going to break that down yet. I'll break that down in the day 2 video. But maybe, you know, maybe you can pick it up. Tell me what you guys think I was running for a pattern, and I'll let you know yes or no if you were correct. But like I said, I'll break it down a little bit in the day 2 video. And the pattern didn't really hit me at first until day 1. Like midway through the day, it really clicked in my head. I figured a little bit of it out on Friday in practice when I caught like an 18-inch smallmouth. Caught a couple big smallmouth, like 17s and 18s, and I was like, maybe I'm onto something. And then Saturday, day one, is when it really clicked in my head as to what the pattern was, and I was able to run with it some more and expand it into other areas of the lake. That's how I knew it actually was a pattern and not just an area. Areas don't win tournaments most of the time, patterns win tournaments. So all the baits, guys, I'll put them down in the description below so you guys didn't have to remember anything. There will be an affiliate link for the Jerky J Swim. You click that link and it'll take you there. You can save 20% off of your entire order of baits, not of clothing, but baits, everything else, yeah. The Brazalo and Motivated, those will be linked down in the description for their websites and or Facebook pages. And then for the Spro, you can pick these up at Fish and Stuff in Sherwood. You can pick them up at your favorite online retailer also, but I'm always going to encourage you guys to shop local when you can. If you can't buy them there, then yeah, buy them online. But that's that, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button right down there along with the bell notification button so you get notified every single time I put out another video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, tell me what you think the pattern was. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, get on the water, be safe, and go stick some lips.